Good afternoon, everybody. I want to welcome everybody back to the Stephen Cartwright Show. Here we advocate for men. Uh, Good afternoon. I'd like to say hello to everyone. And first of all, I've been off the scene for a few days, just kick back, getting a little rest, and just working on some shows that I want to do. And then I decided to put this video out here today. Got some new upgrades coming up, ladies and gentlemen. So Friday, I missed last Friday's show, so I won't miss this coming up Friday. I'll let everybody know because I'm thinking about switching the show on Saturdays, on Saturday nights. Excuse me. Switching the shows to Saturday nights. It'll be Friday or Saturday, but I'll let you guys know. I'll be putting out a video probably every day. Today's video will be, message to the men. That's this video here is all about. It's a message to the men. Gentlemen, I want to talk to you guys today, especially about the state of our relationships and, this thing we're going through in this country right now. Gentlemen, I advise every man, to, gentlemen, y'all have to understand is that there are certain ways we should not be moving, with women. We shouldn't, there's certain ways we should not be moving with them. If you're dealing with a woman that is not subservient to you, don't stay in that relationship. Dealing with the modern American woman is like trying to walk across thin ice without slipping and falling through. It really is. And you definitely cannot trust what they say. Can't do that. If you do, you could find yourself in between a rock and a hard place. If you do, I mean, it has to become, your way or no way, or even the highway, Gentlemen, you do not be subservient to women. Because, in this part right here, it's going to be for men that has came out from the penal system, which I think a woman should be the last thing that you guys be looking for. Because you have to remember, a woman is always looking for a man that she can dominate over. This is for the guys that's coming out of the penal system. This part of this message shouldn't be hunting a woman. The ones that I respect the most is the men that come out of the penal system and they get themselves back established. They get themselves back established without depending on a woman to do that, because that lady is only looking for a man that she can dominate over. Because they have messed up out here with guys like myself, good men out here like ourselves, so bad they call themselves using you for a fallback position now. Don't allow yourself to be used like that. Reestablish your own self. Reestablish your own way through. Reestablish your own stuff. You know, because she's not trying to get back with you. She's not trying to get with you to get with you in good faith. It's about power. And that's one power you should not play around with. I hear them talk about it all the time because once she gets tired, knowing it's not 50-50, and, you know, hey, it's going to be like that whatever she finds out about you. And we say to you guys, y'all don't know the struggles that we've been through hell with them. You know, so I'll say that to the men that's coming out of the penal system. Straighten yourself out. Get your own thing. Because they run into you still under falsehoods. They want to have a man that they can dominate over when you are the ones that has minion over the earth. Not them. I say that to you guys. And I'd like to see each one of you guys come out there, straighten your life out, have your own places, have your own stuff. As where I see all men should. You know, certainly should. Yes. But ladies and gentlemen, we cannot be tolerating these women out here lying. There's a lot of lying been going on out here with them. There's been a lot of deception going on out here with them. And to the simp, I've watched on even these public media platforms and even out in the world. You got these guys that come out here and they try to defend these women, and then all of a sudden, the woman who they so-called defended done betrayed them. Traitors, man. So a lot of them are. You have so many bad ones, you can't see the good ones. You know, you can't see the good ones. You know, message to the men. We have to tread softly. Now, I ain't gonna say tread softly. We need to tread smart. Tread smart. Because here's another thing which what they do. This is for all men, even young men. If they can get you tied up in the correctional system, you have a record. Like going to jail, they're using that now. You hear what I'm saying? If they can get you to where your record is kind of obscured and you cannot leave the country, you cannot leave this nation, they feel like they can keep minion over you then. That way. Because you can't go anywhere. You can't look other places. They can, but you can't. There's something you guys need to understand that. The less flexibility that you have, the better it is for them. They can so-called use you as a fallback position like they're trying to use guys that come from the penal system. Ingenious. You have to remember, women are crafty. Don't get me wrong. I can't sit there and say that they're all bad, but remember what the great Muhammad Ali said too. You have 1,000 good, you have 10,000 coming to get you. It applies to them too. Who that sound bright? You got 10,000 coming to them, coming to get you, but you got 1,000 good ones mixed in the bunch. What you gonna do? Leave the door open so the 1,000 can get in, but you letting the 10,000 bad ones in too? You have to take your pick. Crafty. Gentlemen, they expect for us to agree with whatever they do. And you ever notice that? Well, that's fine. Yeah, it is good. It is fine. Gentlemen, you get your own thing. You get your own stuff. I say to guys coming out of the penal system, get your own place, man. Man, don't come. See, and the next thing too, like another part of the message with the guys with the penal system, see, they know that they can make life hard on you anytime that they want to. And that's why they do it to you. Even men out here, they try that with a guy that's got a good slate can't do that to us. But they can't do it to you if you don't let them. They can't do that to you if you don't let them. I say that to you, Jim. This message is for men. Stay on your purpose. Go to work every day, save your money. Man, look. There's women all over the world. I mean, you know, we're some of the most wanted men in the world. There's a lot of things also, too, that's about to come out. You know, they're not loyal. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, the women, don't ever stop loving them. Don't abuse them. But also don't trust them. And you can't do that, man. And it's like signing your own death certificate. Can't trust a word. You know, we all want, they look, they want power. Now, you don't let nobody have no power over you. There are certain things that we should stop doing, men. We don't do it. We don't do it. We don't do it. You have to watch the way they behave, men. Loud mouth. They thinking that just because they're a woman, that they can just come out and just pick us up anytime they want. See, let me tell you about my little experience this morning. I get, on a daily basis. A lot of women, they come out, they hit on me all the time. Nah, man. Your reputation too bad. Don't have a good reputation. You don't have a reputation of being feminine, inspirational. kind, loving, you ain't got that reputation. Something we need to pay attention to, gentlemen. Something that we don't need to take lightly. You know. We have to think about how long this has been going on. Been a minute now. But one thing, we don't let them win. Let this place fall apart before we do that. Yeah. Now forget that. And I'm going to say this here like I say to the simp man, like I was saying a while ago. Let me switch it up. To the simp man. Eventually, they're going to betray you too. Sure is. Because we know a lot of the simps, they can't do nothing for them anyway. You know, they blame everybody else for the problems that they create. Don't get me wrong. Men played their part too. One thing, something else we need to talk to you guys about. Stop allowing yourself to become involved with things that are not good for you. Things that can get you put on paper with the law. Do not allow a woman to do that to you. Stay away from the criminal justice system. You do not want to become involved in something like that, especially behind women. That's why I say, get your own thing. And if something was to happen, and you did come involved with the criminal justice system, you do not deal with that without representation. Hire a lawyer. You fight with everything that's in you. Let them know you're not going to play around. And if it's anything, you turn that system on them. Don't lie. Because I'll put you where you tried to put me. Don't do that, gentlemen. That is the primary message what I have for men today. No one plays with your freedom. This is the Stephen Cartwright Show. We tell the truth here. And we don't lie to men either. Fellas, we got to stop being so forgiving. We have to stop being nice. We be nice when it is cause for. But we do not play games because it's just like, you know, you have to look at it like this here. Gentlemen, look at it like this here. They drop you in a cage with a lion. Would you trust that lion not to eat you? Think about it, gentlemen. Just like the penal system. Woman called the police on you for something and she lied just because she mad. 86er, quick. And if they locked you up for nothing to take your freedom, you fight with everything that's in you. You give them hell. And do not go into places like that. And do not mess around with the justice system without hiring representation. Hire representation. Stop always trying to take the cheap way out, gentlemen. Hire representation. Fight with everything that's within you. Never let them take you for granted. And that's where they take you for granted at, because they know you want higher representation. They quit playing with you then. And if they lie, you do everything in the world to inflict upon them what they tried to inflict upon you. Don't play games. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Stephen Cartwright Show. I made this short video for men. Message to men. This is the name of this video. Message to men. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Come by, check out the show. Friday's going to be a lot of new upgrades. We're going to have a lot of fun Friday or Saturday night. I'll let you guys know this week. And I'm glad to be back. You know, I had to take a little old break, but I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. More great content is coming out. Love you. Come by, check out this video, like and subscribe. Live stream coming back, ladies and gentlemen. Upgrades, they're here. They're coming. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We love y'all. Peace out. Mm-hmm.